Hey guys, Guns here, and I'm back in Rust, and I'm going to go over one of the most important things to know when playing Rust, and that is the weapons. Yes, you need to know what weapons to use and in what situation, what kind of stats you're looking at with the weapons, and I'm going to go over all of that here. Okay, first up is the Ioka pistol. It's a single fire weapon, has high recoil, and it's used in short range situations. Now this weapon is very risky. It's a crapshoot at best. Sometimes you have to strike it several times in order to get it to fire, and let's fire it and see if that happens. Okay, so as you've seen there, I had to strike that several times in order to get it to fire, which is not ideal when you're in a gunfight or if somebody's running at you, so you got to keep that in mind when using this. What makes this a good weapon is that it is a default blueprint, so you can spawn right in and you can craft this with 200 wood and 50 metal frags. Also, something good about the Ioka pistol is that it does quite a bit of damage. As you can see, 94 to the head, 100 to the chest, 19 to the arms, and 31 to the legs. Also good about this weapon is it uses a wide range of ammunition. You can use any shotgun slugs, 5.56 ammo, or pistol ammo. So really any ammo you have laying around you should be able to use. Alright, next up we got the revolver. The revolver is a semi-automatic weapon. It has little recoil. It's good in short to medium combat, and it holds 6 bullets. Those bullets are the pistol ammo, the high velocity pistol ammo, and the incendiary pistol ammo. As you can see, it does a fairly good amount of damage, 80 to the head, 45 to the chest, 9s to the arm. Okay, and this is not a default blueprint, so you'll have to craft this after you've learned it, and that is 200 wood, 25 cloth, and 100 metal fragments. Okay, now to give it a shot here, you'll kind of see how it reacts. The recoil jumps you up, so you'll have to kind of remember that whenever you're using this. This weapon is good for medium to short range combat, so if you got somebody up close and you happen to have a revolver, this is not a bad choice. Alright, next up we got the semi-automatic pistol, and that's exactly what it is. It's a semi-automatic weapon. It has a medium recoil and it's good in short to medium combat. It holds 8 bullets, consisting of pistol ammo, high velocity pistol ammo, and incendiary pistol ammo. This is not a default blueprint, so you'll have to learn the recipe, and you can craft that with 25 cloth, 15 high quality metal. Okay, now with this thing, it is definitely a lot better than the Ioka, and it's a step up from the revolver. It does do quite a bit of damage as well as causing bleeding, as you can see there. 81 to the head plus 13% bleeding. The chest 49 with a 49% bleeding. The arms 30 with a 29% bleeding, and the legs are not rated. Okay, so now whenever you shoot this, you'll notice that the recoil is medium. It's going to hop you up, sort of like a revolver. The good thing with this thing is that the rate is a little bit faster than a revolver, so you can continue to fire. So therefore, if you get into a close range battle, this is a good weapon to choose, considering it does good damage, causes a lot of bleeding, and you can fire it at a high rate. Alright, next up is the water pipe shotgun. It is a single fire weapon with a lot of recoil. It's good for short range combat, and it holds 1 bullet at a time. The bullets consist of homemade shells, the 12 gauge buckshot, and the 12 gauge slug. Okay, this is a default blueprint, so you can kind of craft this right off the bat. It looks like that's going to take 300 wood and 100 metal frags. Now, it does a lot of damage when you're up close. It does 100 to the head, chest, arms, and legs. So if you can get a good shot on somebody with this thing, it's going to do quite a bit of damage. And let me give it a shot so you guys can kind of see how that works. Oh, there's a little bit of lag there, but as you can see, it's a very powerful weapon. It's definitely, when you're in close range, your best option as far as doing damage. However, the downside to this is that it takes, you only get 1 bullet, and it takes quite a bit of time to reload that, so you have 1 shot at it. Do not miss. Alright, next up we have the custom SMG, which is a full automatic weapon. It has medium recoil and pretty good range at 200 or less meters. It does hold 24 bullets in the clip, which consist of pistol ammo, high velocity pistol ammo, and incendiary pistol ammo. This is not a default blueprint, so you'll have to learn the recipe in order to craft it. And to craft it, you'll need 30 high quality metal, 100 wood, and 10 cloth. The good thing about this is that it does not show a rating for the damage, but it does fairly well damage, especially in close. Now I know that the range is quite a bit of up to 200 meters because the bullets do travel quite a ways. However, the further away that your target is, the harder it's going to be to hit that target. One of the greatest things about the custom SMG is that when you're in close range combat, it has a very high rate of fire, which can really put a lot of bullets into your target. So let me go ahead and shoot it here so you can kind of see what the shot looks like. Alright, so as you can see there, I went through a whole clip of 24 bullets in about a second, so it fires pretty quickly. And again, it's good for close range combat. If you're going to try to shoot somebody from far away, be prepared to miss quite a bit. You know, when you do hit somebody, the damage does lessen as they get further away. Alright, up next we got the Thompson. It's a full automatic weapon. It has medium to high recoil, and it has a bit more of a range than the custom SMG at 250 meters or less. This thing holds 60 bullets in the clip, consisting of pistol ammo, high velocity pistol ammo, and incendiary pistol ammo. This is not a default blueprint, so you'll need to learn the recipe in order to craft it. And in order to craft it, you'll need 35 high quality metal and 100 wood. The Thompson does fairly well when it comes to dealing damage. It's got 69 to the head, 41 to the chest, 8 to the arms, and the legs aren't rated. Kind of like the custom SMG, this thing's really good when you get in close because it has a high rate of fire, and that will definitely help you whenever you're at close combat. And I'll shoot it here so you can kind of see what it consists of. Alright, so there you go. We emptied out the clip there of 20 within about 2 seconds. So as you can see, it's not quite as a high rate of fire as the custom SMG, but it's faster than some of the other. Alright, up next we got the pump shotgun. It's a semi-automatic weapon. It has a lot of recoil and it has a range of about 10 meters or less, so it's good for close to medium combat. It does hold 6 bullets consisting of the homemade shell, the 12 gauge buckshot, and the 12 gauge slug. This is not a default blueprint, so you'll have to learn the recipe to craft it. And in order to do that, you'll need 30 high quality metal, 300 wood, and 40 cloth. Okay, now the pump shotgun is a step up from the water pipe shotgun, obviously. It does a lot of damage to the head, as you see there, 100. Chest, 43 to 80, depending on how many pellets hit them. And the arms and legs are not rated. Now this thing, whenever you shoot it, it actually gives off a wide range of pelts. So, you know, if you hit somebody with most of those, they're going to go down. Alright, so you'll want to be in close when you use this. It is absolutely useless for medium or long range combat, but if you get up close, it will do a lot of damage. Let me shoot it so you can see what that consists of. So as you can see there, and I don't know if you could see it hit the platform back there, but it does. It spreads. Okay, so you have a good shot or a good chance at hitting somebody at close range. Medium range, you will hit them but not do as much damage, but you'll definitely want to take this with you whenever you're in a close combat. Okay, and up next we got the bolt action rifle. It's a single fire weapon. It has severe recoil and it has a long range of 350 to 500 meters. This thing holds 4 bullets consisting of all 5.56 ammo. It is not a default blueprint, so you'll have to learn the recipe in order to craft it, which will cost you 300 wood, 30 high quality metal, and 100 cloth. The good thing about the bolt action rifle is it's very powerful. It does 100 damage to the head, 92 to the chest, 9 to the arms, and the legs aren't rated. Now, what you'll want to use this for is obviously in long range combat. As you can see, it has a very high zoom, which gives you a better opportunity to hit your target at a long range away. Now, you'll not want to use this whenever you're in close or medium combat, considering that after each shot you have to recock the bolt action, which then takes quite a bit of time, and if your opponent's close enough to fire shots at you, this will not be your best weapon of choice. I'll go ahead and fire it and we'll see how it reacts. So as you can see, the recoil is quite high, and it's about 2 seconds in between each shot. So you'll not want to use this in close range. You'll definitely want to use it for your long range weapons, and this is one of the Rust favorites, the bolt action rifle. Okay, and next, my personal favorite, the assault rifle, or also known as the AK. It's a full automatic weapon. It has medium to severe recoil, and it has pretty good range at 250 to 400 meters. This thing holds 30 bullets, which consist of any 5.56 ammo. It is not a default blueprint, so you'll have to learn the recipe to craft it, and that will cost you 50 high quality metal and 200 wood. The AK is an awesome weapon at range and in close combat. Okay, this thing does 100 damage to the head, 51 to the chest, 11 to the arms, and the legs are not rated. What you'll want to use this for is in really any kind of combat situation. This is going to be your best bet. It does not have the range as the bolt action, but it does have power even at long distance, so if you can get a hit on your target, you will deal fairly good damage. In close range, it has a high rate of fire, so therefore you can kind of spray and pray your target, and it will do a lot of damage with each bullet that it hits. Now I'll go ahead and fire here, and you'll see how it kind of reacts. Alright, so as you can see, it has quite a bit of recoil, but when you're in close range, the recoil doesn't quite matter as much. When you're in long range, you'll want to kind of tap your shot. You'll not want to go into a full automatic spray. And this is really the best weapon I think that Rust has to offer. So if you can learn this blueprint, make one for you, make one for your friends, and go out and shoot somebody. Alright guys, and that pretty much does it. That was a quick rundown of all of the guns in Rust, along with the stats with those. I did kind of go over some, situations you'd want to use some of the guns in and some you would not want to use it in. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and please leave a like if this kind of helped you out. Good luck guys in Rust. It's a very unforgiving world.